This is the standard model of the fundamental particles described by its Lagrangian in scientific articles, presenting all the fermions in order hierarchical, divided into categories leptonical and quarkical. There's 6 of each, and each one has an antimatter counterpart. Together they'd annihilate, so typically they're found apart. In single states we can't have 2 the same, it's quite invincible. They all conform to Pauli's famed exclusionary principle. The standard model's elegance is almost irresistible, explaining the behaviour of all matter that's existable. At least that's what it says in all the scientific articles about the standard model of the fundamental particles. For forces make them interact, and bosons are the carriers, with crazy stuff at quantum scale like tunnelling through barriers. The photon brings magnetism, light and electricity. It holds together atoms in majestic multiplicity. For interacting, W and Z have scant proclivity. Their forces weaken forms a type of radioactivity. The strong force of the gluon keeps their nucleus' structure in. So protons don't repel, it stops the universe from rupturing. The Higgs was just discovered and it gives a fermionomass. You've seen it on the telly where with God it is synonymous. Predicted for so long by lots of scientific articles, the Higgs completes the model of the fundamental particles. The quarks we should enumerate if we are to be dutiful. They're up and down the charm and strange, the truthful and the beautiful. Electrical and strong and weak, they're really interactional. Their charges are peculiar because all of them are fractional. The strong force is the one that for the quarks is most particular. Where gluons act on colour charge described in all curricula, while distance weakens other forces, gluons simply carry on. And keep the quarks confined within a meson or a baryon. It's quarks that form the protons and the neutrons in the nuclei of every atom, constituting everything, and you and I and all the clever authors of the scientific articles about the standard model of the fundamental particles. Electrons, everybody knows they couldn't be much funkier. The muon and the tau are pretty similar but chunkier. Neutrinos lack electric charge, they're also indivisible. They rarely interact, and so they're basically invisible. Neutrinos are so tiny that they move at a colossal rate, but what we weren't expecting is neutrinos also oscillate. Nu tau, they change their favour while they're travelling. But that should be forbidden, so our theory starts unravelling. The math's a little complex but entirely indisputable. Neutrino oscillations mean our model's not quite suitable. That generates an awful lot of scientific articles extension to the model of the fundamental particles. However hard we try, we still find some things unexplainable. It's nothing to complain about, that's how my job's sustainable. Dark matter and dark energy, we know them from cosmology, but neither falls inside the standard model's methodology. Dark energy is imperative to understand the stellar rate at which we measure universe expansion to accelerate, and gravity says galaxies should fly apart and atomize. Unless they have dark matter there to keep them at a fatter size. There's such a lot that still remains elusive and mysterious. Just pondering those puzzles renders physicists delirious. Who knows what we'll discover, what will end up in our articles beyond the standard model of the fundamental particles.